In the Storm Tracker Center with a look outdoors. What do we need to know today, Court?
Well, Julie, a couple things you need to keep in mind. One, fire danger is staying very high for today. The gusty winds and low humidity are going to be big issues for us. But today we're also going to be dealing with much hotter temperatures on the way. So that's something you do need to keep in mind as you make your way out the door this morning. The red flag warning in effect through 7 p.m. Wednesday. So that has been extended. The earlier warning was set to expire at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Now that's going through 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And again, those big concerns, very low humidity, very gusty north winds. Today, sustained winds out of the north up to 25 miles an hour in the valley, gusts up to 40 miles an hour this afternoon. The other issue, again, is humidity, down to 10 to 20% this afternoon with very poor recovery overnight, so staying below 50% even in the overnight hours. That's not great news either. This morning, winds not too bad for the valley, but we are seeing very gusty conditions through the Jarbo Gap, Feather River Canyon area. Right now, the latest gust that we've seen was 41 miles an hour there. 70s and 60s in the valley this morning. 74 degrees for Redding, 64 degrees for Chico. So a pretty big disparity between the I-5 corridor and Butte County this morning. We're seeing high 60s to low 70s in the foothills, 40s to 50s in the mountains. Winds are out of the north up to around 8 miles an hour in Redding right now, 7 miles an hour in Red Bluff, Corning, and Willows, but those winds are expected to pick up. 12 miles an hour currently out of the northeast in Paradise. And as I'd mentioned, in the Jarbo Gap area, we're seeing gusts upwards of 40 miles an hour early on today. That's not great news either. So fire danger is staying extremely high today and tomorrow, and the heat is ramping up. Humidity below 40% in Redding right now, just around that 40 to 45% range from Red Bluff through Chico. Orville rebounding a little bit, but this is going to drop very quickly as we head into your afternoon. Satellite and radar showing you clear skies outside this morning. High pressure off the coast, the dominant feature in your forecast for today through Thursday. You can see the arc in the clouds as they head towards the west coast. That's indicating that ridge out there in the Pacific. So that's going to be the dominant feature in your forecast, keeping us hot, keeping us dry through at least Thursday. Late Thursday into Friday, we start to see a cooler system start to drop down from the north. That results in some clouds moving in Friday. Showers possible in the mountains on Saturday and Sunday. Valley areas, models are backing off on the chance for wet weather in the valley this weekend. Nonetheless, we are going to see a very welcome cooling trend across the board for our region this weekend into early next week. Temperatures today, mid to high 90s in the valley, flirting with triple digits in some areas. So be prepared. It is going to get hot. Make sure you're staying hydrated. High 80s to low 90s in the foothills, 70s to around 90 degrees in the mountains later on today. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, where your weekend's always in view. 98 degrees for Chico with sunny skies today, 99 degrees on Wednesday, 96 on Thursday, then a big drop back into the mid 80s Friday. Low to mid 70s and mostly sunny through your weekend for Chico with 60s on the way for next week. You'll also notice those overnight lows dropping into the 50s over the weekend in the valley. That's good news as well. Redding, 98 degrees with sunshine today, 99 with sunshine on Wednesday, mid 90s on Thursday. So not feeling very fall-like through Thursday. This weekend, though, that does change. We're looking at mid-80s Friday, low to mid-70s, cloudy with a slight chance for some sprinkles in Redding this weekend. And then we're in the 60s as we start off next week's forecast. So be prepared for the heat and the high fire danger. The red flag warning through Wednesday evening expires by Thursday. And then we do see that big cooling trend on the way for your upcoming weekend forecast.